we are into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. I'm Woody. That's Greg Gore.
Hi.
We got Menace.
What is up? Hi.
And we got Gina Grad.
Yeah.
She's got the trending news headlines.
Well, the shooter from the White House Correspondents' Dinner has appeared in court, and that's where he officially got charged with the attempted assassination. And prosecutors did a little deep dive into the evidence. They pointed out the weapons he had on him at the time of his arrest and also detailed his travel plans and the events that led up to the shooting.
That's a pretty serious charge when you have a charge of attempted assassination of the President of the United States. That just sounds heavy, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's the charge.
You're kind of screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll never see daylight again.
Well, the court-appointed defense lawyer, that's who we're working with, says the gunman has no prior arrests or convictions.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, and wants to remind everyone he's presumed innocent at this time.
Sure.
Right?
Disregard the video.
The gunman himself didn't really say anything during the hearing. He was taken back into custody, and he'll appear back in court again in a couple days.
I mean, is he just crazy, or does he have a moment of clarity?
Of course he's crazy.
We gonna find out.
A moment of clarity. I mean, do you ever do something stupid and then right after, like, oh man, why did I do that?
That's how I live my life.
Not after planning it for 3 weeks, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Maybe spur of the moment you do something crazy and then go,
Like you happen to be there.
What was I thinking?
You happen to have a shotgun and some other stuff on you.
You happen to be next to the White House.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they call a crime of passion, which
Right.
seems so sexy?
Or opportunity.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy Kimmel is back in the news. On his show last week, he was talking about the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and he made comments about First Lady Melania Trump saying she, quote, had a glow like an expectant widow. And, well, now we all know what happened at the dinner, of course, with the guy trying to shoot up the place. And now there are calls for Kimmel to be fired. ABC and Disney haven't commented on it, but for his part, Kimmel defended himself in last night's show.
3 days before the event, I did my own version of the Correspondents' Dinner on my show. And there was no big reaction to it until this morning. Melania Trump saying I should be fired. It was a pretend roast. I said, our First Lady Melania is here. Look at her, so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow, which obviously was a joke about their age difference, about the fact that he's almost 80 and she's younger than I am. It was not by any stretch of the definition a call to assassination, and they know that. I've been very vocal for many years speaking out against gun violence in particular. I agree that hateful and violent rhetoric is something we should reject. I do, and I think a great place to start to dial that back would be to have a conversation with your husband about it.
Now, where are the conspiracy theorists saying that Jimmy Kimmel was part of the
plan?
Yeah.
The whole,
Like the Manchurian candidate, like, oh, now must kill the president.
Well, no. I'm saying like we had the story about the press secretary. What's her name? Caroline Leavitt.
Shots
Maybe
will be
shots
fired.
fired tonight.
Yeah, and so they were saying they were using that, the conspiracy theorists of
Sure.
this is fake and planned. They were using that to say like, see, they told us it was gonna.
This speech tonight will be classic Donald J. Trump. It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight.
Okay, so again, jokes. And they used that to say it was going to be a conspiracy. It was all set up and pre-planned. So was Jimmy Kimmel also part of this? Was he telegraphing the?
He's in on
No, but the
separate.
There you go.
politically
Yeah.
delusional say it's encouraging this behavior of rushing the correspondent dinner. Yeah.
Oh, finally, a couple of teenagers in Florida are in big trouble for this little social media stunt.
Just pranking Greg.
Okay.
pranking.
Here we go. What'd they do?
But it does involve a piece of transportation you might like. They had already posted a video where they brought a leaf blower inside a fast food restaurant, but that wasn't good enough. They wanted to top that. So they got a hold of a driving lawnmower and filmed themselves driving it into a Target.
Oh.
No one was hurt, but the cops were called because, of course, they damaged the front door and caused all kinds of havoc.
Like $6,000 door.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I support the riding mower.
Just that's what I said.
why-
You love a riding mower.
but not riding it into Target.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Man, the comments, because of course I go right to the comment
That's your
section.
favorite.
Comments are like, "Oh, so teenagers aren't allowed to have fun anymore."
Oh, no.
Okay.
That was like a lot of.
That's the only thing that's fun.
If I had to summarize what a lot of the comments were like, "Oh, just kids being kids," or "Can't teenagers have fun anymore?"
Right,
Yeah.
by vandalizing.
Yeah,
basically.
draw like a wiener in the grass with your driving lawnmower.
Like
That's
we,
fun.
we had similar fun, egging houses
Right.
and doing things like that. But at no time was anybody saying those are kids being kids.
Right. Just let them
Never.
have
Like
fun.
supporting
Like
it.
we were like we got busted for doing stuff, we were in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we knew it was trouble. We knew
Right.
you weren't supposed to do it. Nobody
Right.
was trying to write it off as like, oh, look at that. He's just having fun.
Yeah,
No
boys
one's
will be
defending
boys.
you.
Yeah. Well, the cops arrested these jackasses. They explained that, yeah, we get it. No one got hurt, but the prank wasn't harmless. It did endanger people in the store. And these two geniuses, they're both facing charges for disorderly conduct and criminal mischief, which seems like an oxymoron. Like criminal mischief.
That's true. Never thought of that.
It's like not that big of a deal.
I've
the
been
one-
calling for years, like all these prank videos that are shot inside stores should not be allowed on social media platforms. And
Yeah.
then all the stuff would go away because the kids wouldn't get
They're not
any
getting clout.
Encourage
Yeah,
yourself.
they wouldn't get any clout on any of this.
Or what
stuff.
if you ratchet up the charge? Like if there's a crime, it's one thing. Crime using a weapon is like a higher charge, right? Like there's a crime, like you can't ride a riding lawnmower into a Target.
Yeah.
But if you did it
And
and filmed it and put it on social
Yeah.
media, that makes it even more.
Yeah,
like, in
but
other words,
kids-
there's a
Okay,
bigger
yeah, yeah, yeah.
consequence.
They still don't care though, because when they post it online and they're getting likes and a bunch of comments, that's all they care about. They don't care about the consequences. But if
they
the
take them off,
platforms-
yeah, right? They get kicked off the platform, right? Number
Yeah,
one,
but, I
because
mean,
that's illegal. But then
easily-
also,
Yeah.
there's a bigger legal consequence or fines.
easily,
Yeah, it's a
easily,
two-pronged deal.
and these platforms can automatically like detect these videos and
Yeah.
have them taken down or throttle them back, and then kids wouldn't want to do them anymore.
Yeah, does it look like there are shelves with things on it? Just take it off.
Yeah.
Now, what if they're the ones that were like all staged? Because you see that a lot. Like, oh,
Well-
this is totally staged.
Then
Take that
that's,
off, too.
yeah,
No-
that's not up for us to figure
no
out.
more pranks at all. No more
No
prank
pranks on
videos.
people because
How do you
my
tell? I
thing-
guess how do you tell which ones are real and which ones
yeah,
aren't?
who cares?
It's not our fault. Yeah.
Doesn't
All right, so
matter.
all prank videos.
all prank videos that are shot inside like a Target or a Walmart or a Home Depot where they're messing with people, real or fake, like should not be on the platform.
Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
Because people they should feel like semi-secure, semi-safe being
just
shopping in a
shopping.
place and not being messed with.
I know this isn't like a prank, but I do get sucked into the videos where they're like walking around Target with a product. It's like, double it and give it to the next guy, or do you want it? And then they follow people around till they get this like grand prize. I think those are kind of
I haven't seen
I
that.
haven't seen that.
Really? You haven't seen
No.
like take this or double it and give it to the next guy?
Take this or double it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like there's like an envelope of like cash or something.
They do it in
like,
parking lots.
like
sometimes.
$10.
When
Do
you're
you want
giving-
it, or do you
I
want
thought
to double
meant
it and give it to
you
the next
take
guy?
something off a shelf. Yeah, no, I've seen
Oh,
the
yeah.
ones where they give random stuff, and then I always question if those are real.
I know, me too, but
'Cause
I do
saw
get
one the
sucked
other
into
day. This
those.
dude walked up to some homeless guy and gave him $100,000.
Mm-hmm.
How is that real?
And that's another
There's a
issue.
lot of those guys who have been exposed.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Well, and
though.
some of those
Yeah.
guys, they do make a lot of money. They make way more than that $100,000 and they're giving away.
Yeah, because it becomes the business.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
right.
Their
okay.
business is
That's
doing
how-
these charitable things. Like
Yeah.
Mr. Beast. kinda
That's how he
started.
started. He gave
Yeah,
away
just
$10,000
giving stuff away.
to a homeless
Yeah,
person.
but then that video would generate however much money,
Yeah.
and his other videos would generate. His channel would generate however much money, and he'd take that
It's your
and then
marketing
reinvest it
budget.
back into
It was a small
doing the next
investment.
big grand
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, Snowball.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that is, look it up.
Yeah, kids, look it up. Take your safe search off. That's what's going on.
More Woody shows next.
Fellow comrades in mediocrity, I want you to listen very carefully. You can all go straight to hell.
Time to win some alternative income.
Cool.